What if I told you the secret to truly ageless skin wasn't just in a cream or a serum, or even that fancy new treatment everyone's talking about? What if it involved sweat? Yes, I'm talking about infrared saunas. Now, before you dismiss this as just another wellness trend, stick with me. Because as a triple board certified dermatologist, internist, and dermatopathologist, I've seen the science and what it reveals about infrared saunas, and your skin's and body's longevity might just surprise you. This video will dive deep into how these unique saunas work at a cellular level, not just to make you glow, but to fundamentally support your skin's health and overall health for years to come. I do have to mention one thing: infrared saunas are not for everyone, and I'll mention which skin conditions we should be more cautious about when being exposed to infrared heat. Hi everyone, Dr. Mamina here, back with a new video, infrared saunas and their impact on skin longevity. You might already be familiar with traditional saunas, hot air, intense steam, but infrared saunas are different. They use specific light wavelengths to directly heat your body from within, leading to a much deeper, more efficient sweat at lower ambient temperatures. Think of it like a gentle internal warm-up without the scorching heat of a traditional sauna. So why are we talking about this on a dermatology channel? Because the way these infrared waves interact with your skin down to your very cells holds incredible promise for fighting inflammation, boosting collagen, and truly enhancing your skin's resilience against the ticking clock. In this video, we'll break down the science, explore the real benefits, and talk about who should and shouldn't use them. The science behind infrared and your skin. Okay, so let's get a little scientific here. Not all infrared is created equal, and understanding this is key. Infrared saunas typically utilize near-infrared, mid-infrared, and far-infrared wavelengths. For our skin, near-infrared is particularly interesting because it has a shallower penetration depth, directly interacting with our skin's cells. When these specific near-infrared wavelengths penetrate the skin, they interact with tiny powerhouses within our cells called mitochondria. Yes, we've all heard of them from biology. Think of mitochondria as your cell's energy factories. A key molecule here, cytochrome C oxidase, acts as a chromophore, meaning it absorbs this light. This absorption then leads to a cascade of beneficial effects. It increases ATP production, that's your cellular energy currency. It enhances electron transport and improves oxygen consumption. So more energy for your skin cell means they function optimally, repair themselves more efficiently, and resist damage. This is a fundamental concept in what we call photobiomodulation, using light to modulate biological processes. Now let's talk collagen, the holy grail of youthful skin. Multiple studies, including research published in journals like the Journal of Photochemistry and Photobiology, have shown that low-level light therapy at 850 nanometers, which is found within the spectrum of near-infrared light, can significantly stimulate collagen and elastin production. We're talking about an increase in pro-collagen type 1, elastin, and even the expression of genes like COL1A1 and ELN. For instance, a 2021 study highlighted how this light therapy directly upregulates these crucial proteins, leading to improved skin firmness and elasticity. And this isn't just about temporary plumping, it's about building stronger, healthier skin from the inside out. This deep cellular repair supports true skin longevity. I've had patients who integrate consistent infrared sauna sessions into their routine, and while it's not a magic bullet, we've observed subtle but noticeable improvements in their skin's overall texture and resilience over time. And it complements their existing skincare perfectly. Now, I do have a caveat regarding infrared saunas. So most of them actually use far infrared light and not near infrared light. So I would look out for this if you're considering purchasing one. And there are, of course, LED masks that use near infrared light. But let's say that you're using an infrared sauna that uses far infrared light. You're obviously still getting other benefits from that, which we're about to talk about next. Part 2, beyond collagen, inflammation, and oxidative stress. Remember, skin longevity isn't just about collagen. It's heavily influenced by inflammation and oxidative stress. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a silent accelerator of aging, contributing to everything from fine lines to a dull complexion, to like a whole bunch of other health issues too, not just your skin. But clearly so many of us prioritize our skin, right? Because we can see it. The good news, regular sauna therapy, including infrared, has been shown to reduce key inflammatory markers in the body. I mean, we're talking about a decrease in pro-inflammatory agents like TNF-alpha and C-reactive protein, and an increase in anti-inflammatory mediators like IL-10. So think of it as hitting the reset button on your body's inflammatory response. Research, even as recent as 2025 in journals like Physiological Reports, continues to highlight how sauna bathing can modulate these systemic inflammatory pathways. And what about oxidative stress? That's the cellular damage caused by free radicals that leads to premature aging. So while excessive exposure to certain types of infrared, particularly from artificial high-intensity sources, can paradoxically increase oxidative stress, an important nuance we dermatologists consider, appropriate controlled infrared exposure, like that found in well-designed saunas, can actually activate your body's natural antioxidant defenses. Studies on general infrared irradiation have shown an activation of antioxidant protection, helping to neutralize those damaging free radicals. So it's not just about a temporary glow, it's about creating a healthier internal environment that allows your skin to thrive and protect itself against daily environmental aggressors. This systemic benefit of reduced inflammation and improved oxidative balance translates directly to healthier skin. So when your body is less inflamed and better at fighting free radicals, your skin can dedicate more resources to repair and regeneration instead of constantly playing defense. This is key for true longevity, not just quick fixes. Practical advice and considerations. So first, if you're considering an infrared sauna, understand that there are different types, like I mentioned. You could look for different wavelength spectrums. There's a full spectrum or those emphasizing specific wavelengths. I do think it's helpful if it can include near infrared, but like I said, far infrared has a multitude of benefits still. And like I said, near infrared is what has been studied to show a lot of improvement in collagen production, but obviously far infrared also has a multitude of benefits for your overall health, which then can translate to better skin health, important considerations, and who should avoid it. Hydration is paramount. You will sweat, so make sure that you're drinking plenty of water before, during, and after your session. I also think replenishing with electrolytes is very important. You want to start low and slow. So begin with shorter sessions, perhaps 15 to 20 minutes at a comfortable temperature, and gradually increase as your body adapts. Listen to your body. If you feel lightheaded, nauseous, or unwell, exit immediately. And then contraindications are crucial. If you're pregnant, if you have a fever, certain cardiovascular conditions, active infections, bleeding disorders, implants like pacemakers, or if you're on certain medications, consult your doctor before using it. This is not a substitute for medical advice. And then skin protection. So while beneficial, always be mindful, don't go in with heavy makeup, which can, of course, clog your pores when mixed with sweat. And remember, the potential antioxidant effects of infrared light does not replace your daily SPF. And speaking of taking more precautions around saunas, I'm very cautious about recommending increased heat exposure with these three conditions: melasma, rosacea, and cholinergic urticaria or heat-induced hives. How does this fit into your existing routine? So think of it as an adjunct. It complements your topical retinoids, your antioxidants, and your sun protection. It's an internal boost for skin health, working synergistically with your external efforts. In my practice, I constantly emphasize a holistic approach to skin health and longevity. It's never just one thing. It's a symphony of good nutrition, quality sleep, stress management, consistent skincare, and yes, intelligent integration of therapies like infrared saunas. The science suggests that when used appropriately, infrared saunas can be a powerful tool, not just for relaxation, but for actively promoting collagen synthesis, reducing inflammation, and boosting cellular repair. It's about optimizing your body's innate ability to regenerate and protect itself, the very essence of true longevity. So while it's not a magic bullet, the consistent science-backed benefits of infrared saunas make them a compelling addition to longevity-focused lifestyle. They offer a unique way to support your skin's health from the inside out, helping you not just look younger, but truly feel and be healthier at a cellular level. I also want to note that it may feel kind of privileged talking about infrared saunas because they can be expensive to have like a full-on sauna that you can walk into in your home. There are affordable ones out there. There's like portable infrared saunas that you can like keep under your bed, you can fold up. Those may not work as well, but those are still options. And then you can also potentially get a membership to places that offer infrared sauna. But once again, any of these are still, can still be a hefty penny. So I just want to mention that I am sympathetic to those who have a lower budget. And as somebody who grew up pretty poor, I can understand because this can seem like a frustrating, sort of unattainable thing. But like I said, there are options at different budgets if you feel very called to use an infrared sauna. What are your thoughts on infrared saunas? Have you tried one? I would love to hear your experiences and questions in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. If you found this deep dive helpful and you want to learn more about evidence-based skincare and longevity, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And don't forget to check out my website linked in the description below for more resources and my favorite product recommendations. As always, you want to prioritize your skin health inside and out. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.